Hello children, we are doing class 10 science, chapter 2, acid, bases and salt. Bottom question 6 in that one, first one. What happens when baking soda is heated? So when baking soda is heated, baking soda is sodium hydrogen carbonate. So on heating, when baking soda is heated, the products formed are when baking soda is heated, the products formed are sodium carbonate, carbon dioxide, and water. The products formed are sodium carbonate, carbon dioxide and water. Baking soda is sodium hydrogen carbonate. So NaHCO3. Sodium hydrogen carbonate. On heating will give sodium carbonate plus carbon dioxide plus water. Physical state they are not given in the reader. So if you want to write NaHCO3 in the solid form is Na2CO3 solid plus carbon dioxide in the gaseous form plus water in the either gaseous form or liquid form. So here sodium carbonate. So we have to balance it. 2Na. So here 2NaHCO3. This is sodium carbonate. Plus carbon dioxide. Plus water. So 2 sodium, 2 hydrogen, oxygen, 1 carbon, here carbon dioxide, 2 carbons, 2 carbons on the left side, 2 carbons on the right side, oxygen 2 3s are 6, so 3 plus 2 5 plus 1 6, so it is balanced. Now what is the difference between baking soda and baking powder? Second question's answer. What is the difference between baking soda and baking powder? So baking soda is sodium hydrogen carbonate. Having the general formula NaHCO3. Not general formula, having the chemical formula NaHCO3. Now baking powder. Baking powder is a combination of baking soda and tartaric acid. It's a combination of baking soda and tartaric acid. So, why baking soda is converted into baking powder for cooking purposes? That means they'll tell you a baker forgot to add an ingredient so that the cake became hard and small in size. So which ingredient the baker forgot to add? Baking powder it is. So baking powder, why? Because when baking powder is heated, the products formed are carbon dioxide, water and sodium salt of acid. So why tartaric acid is added? Tartaric acid will neutralize the bitter taste of the sodium salt. So I'll just write what is the advantage of tartaric acid. Tartaric acid will neutralize the bitter taste of sodium salt. Or bitter taste of actually sodium salt here is sodium carbonate. Is Na2CO3. Now we can write what happens when baking powder is heated. What happens when baking powder is heated? Now third question, what happens when baking powder is heated? When baking powder is heated, the products formed are carbon dioxide, water and sodium salt of acid. So when baking powder is heated, or treated with water, the products formed are carbon dioxide, water and sodium salt of acid. Carbon dioxide, water and sodium salt of acid. So here we'll write sodium hydrogen carbonate, that is baking soda, with tartaric acid. Tartaric acid is H plus only, we are writing H plus. We will write in general from any acid. Actually H plus of the tartaric acid. Sodium hydrogen carbonate reacts with H plus of the tartaric acid. Above the heat or water is also possible. Or water. So sodium hydrogen carbonate reacts with H plus of the acid, mainly tartaric acid, to give carbon dioxide plus water plus sodium salt of acid. Plus sodium salt of acid. This tartaric acid is a mild edible acid actually. We are getting its source is tamarind. So here sodium hydrogen carbonate. This one alone is called baking soda. On reaction with H plus from any acid, actually from tartaric acid, gives, so this sodium baking soda plus baking soda, that is sodium hydrogen carbonate plus H plus from any acid, that is tartaric acid actually, will give you baking powder. That one on heating or on treatment with water gives carbon dioxide plus water plus sodium salt of acid. So now it became sodium salt of acid, so that the bitter taste of baking soda got, otherwise sodium carbonate formed during that heating got neutralized. And here this one will be used for making the cake soft and spongy, because carbon dioxide gas released during the heating of baking powder will make the cake soft and spongy. Now we'll go to the next one, preparation of